Hey guys, Jim from Cybertron-X Studios here, and if you hear thunder, and if I look a little wet, it's because the weather in southern Georgia is just peachy. Remember my last video when I said I have another movie figure review coming up, but this one's more of a retro review, so stay tuned for that. Well, here it is, and it can't get more retro than this. It is Deluxe Class Movie 2007 76 Camaro Bumblebee. Yes, this hunk of chunk of little yellow and black was the first glimpse we'd have into the giant tidal wave of Bumblebees we'd be getting soon. It evolved! Oh, what? Huh. This is Transformers Movie 4 Generations High Octane Bumblebee. Huh. Bigger, better, better. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to redo that intro and rewind. Here we have High Octane Bumblebee, which is going to be a new classic Camaro with new colors, a new look, and a new robot mode to boot. Yeah, it's just a Wave 1 Bumblebee, but I couldn't resist, especially at Walmart's new reduced prices. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. And here we have High Octane Bumblebee in his packaging. This is the deluxe packaging for the new Generations toys. As you can see, it's the new General Transformers logo on the side. That's a sticker, actually. Very nice clear sticker. You have High Octane Bumblebee, ages 8 and up, Hasbro. There's his awesome looking Camaro mode. You have this big, nice, beautiful card art back there. I don't know if you can see it, but that is gorgeous. You have Transformers 4, Age of Extinction, which the logo there is actually the old logo, not the current one on the movie trailers or posters. This side, you see another copy of that beautiful art, another Transformers logo. And you can see the label here that says Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Series M4001. And then you have your obligatory product shots, other figures available, changes in 18 steps. Here's the bio if you want to read it. Legal hullabaloo, authentic Transformers. Other side is hollow. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. I do like the look of the packaging. I do like the overall theme they're going for here with the bold red and white. But one thing I do not like is how this is a Generations figure. This is the kind of more older child / adult oriented figure. Mainline, as some would still call it. The only way to differentiate this deluxe class from, let's say, a special attack, one step changer, whatever, of similar size is literally there's just a little bubble on here on the other one that's not on this one, and it's this little blurb on the bottom corner that says Generations Deluxe Class. That's it. These all look the same. If you're just a kid in the toy aisle and you want a Generations figure, you can easily mistake one of the fast action one-shot whatevers for this. Or vice versa. If you're a kid or even adult collector that wants a deluxe class, you might accidentally pick the other. And I've heard cases of where people almost got the Spin Attack Strafe because it looked like deluxe Strafe in this packaging. So that's the problem I have with, let's say, the packaging scheme overall. But I do like the look of this. So yeah, let's go on to the overall review of the figure. And here we are with High Octane Bumblebee, nice and fresh out of his packaging. Well, fresh as in a few weeks. And can I get a groovy baby for the spectacular, sexy-licious car mode? This is a sleek SS old 70s Camaro design that's only further sleekened by this slick, amazing matte black paint finish with minimal little white trims to show you that it is Bumblebee, but it doesn't shove it in your face. And it allows the black to be awesome. The lines on this car are all scream classic hot rod. I mean, just look at it. Isn't it just gorgeous? You also get Autobot insignias on either side. Another thing that I find quite interesting is that the hubcaps are not unpainted. They are a gunmetal gray, which looks awesome as well. I'm changing the lighting a bit. Also, you can see the letters SS typographed on there as well. The paint apps on this car mode are nice, clean, and beautiful. You just wish there were a few more of them. And the unfortunate cause of that is the fact that this entire third of the car mode is made of clear plastic and painted over black, including the doors. Would have been nice to get a little red picking out the taillights. But other than that, this is easily my favorite Bumblebee car mode to date. It's sleek, it's fabulous, it's gorgeous, it's just a sexy-licious car at its best. And I think that the $10 price point is worth this car mode alone. This is definitely the mode he's going to be displayed on my shelf, proudly. Now let's take this sexy beast to robot mode. And here we have Bumblebee in his robot mode. Yes, it's a deluxe class movie Bumblebee, something that we've never seen before. It's original, it's new, the engineering concepts in this are way ahead of its. Hey guys, can you move out of the way, please? You're getting in my shot. Thank you. Anyway, where was I? Yes, it's another deluxe movie Bumblebee, and a lot of the transformation concepts remain the same, especially the legs. If you've had another deluxe class Bumblebee, you know how these legs transform. Up here is where the transformation gets really interesting. The upper chest transformation and the way that the front of the car collapses in to create the chest is really unique and original when it comes to Bumblebees, and it's fun. It's a subtle thing, but it's a very interesting thing to do, and it's very fun to do. Other than that, the transformation is nothing really super amazing. It's fun though. It's a fun transformation, and it's a nifty take on the almost tired out Bumblebee transformation. I will say, however, the transformation is also scary, especially when you're messing with the top of the roof bit. That's all clear plastic. Yeah, especially on the really tight hinge between these two sections, which are both clear plastic and both feel very fragile when you're moving them around. So it might take some force. Don't worry, just be a little cautious. But yeah, I think that this guy looks fantastic. A lot more yellow is coming out here, but he still has that nice slick black feel to him. The shoulders and face are picked out in this exquisite gunmetal gray, especially on the face right there. He also has painted eyes, which look cool and all, but then what's the point of the light piping? A little out of proportion, sure. The legs do look a little long, and the arms do look a little short. It looks better in person. Articulation is kind of standard. There's a universal joint right here, which is a ratchet in and out and allows you to go forward and backward. Unfortunately, the ratchet is so tight that when you try to move it, you'll end up moving the transformation joint, which kind of looks out of place but does the job just as well, so it doesn't really matter. You get a kind of ratcheted elbow joint, which gets a really good bend, to be honest. Also get a rotation at the elbow. Your head is ball jointed and also get some decent articulation up, a little down, side, all the way around. Legs universal at the hips, forward, back, thigh swivel, in and out. And your ankle has a little bit of articulation as well. So yeah, not the greatest articulation, but not bad either. Can't complain. We also have this weapon right here, which it's a decent weapon. It's a pressure launcher. You push it and it fires. The missile is kind of all warped and it didn't come out good in production. The launcher is permanently there on the arm and you can't remove it. Fortunately, it is picked out in that gunmetal gray, which looks okay. And it looks decent as a launcher on his arm, and it'll work, you know. Wish I could remove it, but I'm not totally upset that I can't. This guy is a little short compared to the other Bumblebees, but just a tad bit. You know, deluxes are getting smaller. Before I head on to whether I recommend this figure or not, let's talk about the one thing that I do not like about this figure. And that is the plastic tolerance. The plastic tolerance feels almost there, but not quite. You know, it feels like the construction quality and the kind of hollowness of the plastic is just low grade to me. I mean, it's better than other older generations toys, but something about just trying to bend the arms feels a little off. And especially with the clear plastic. I mean, the tolerance in the legs are pretty good. It's mainly the arms and the clear plastic bits. Anywhoosums, this is a fantastic Bumblebee. In fact, I think this is my favorite deluxe class Bumblebee I have ever had. Would I recommend this Bumblebee? It depends. If you're Bumblebeed out, if you've had enough of Bumblebee, if you don't like Bumblebee and don't want to ever buy a Bumblebee figure again, this is hardly going to change your mind. But if you're a fan of the original '08 movie Deluxe Bumblebee and you want to start off the Age of Extinction strong, this is a good figure to go with. I mean, sure, there are other Dinobots and stuff, but this is legitimately a surprising Bumblebee that, despite some of its plastic flaws, with smart engineering, smart transformation, and a gorgeous Camaro mode, pulls out as my favorite deluxe class movie Bumblebee. So, it's worth it if you're not too tired of Bumblebee. I give this a solid B. Now, like I said in my Grimlock review, I have a retro review coming up. No, this was not the retro review coming up. This actually kind of popped up out of nowhere and surprised me when I saw this figure and I had to have him. There's a retro movie review coming. It's a Voyager class from the 2007 movie line. It's gonna be up probably after my next Jur, if I could fit some time into that. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. My name is Jim from Cybertron-X Studios. It is almost 1 in the morning and I gotta get some sleep. Man, just take a look at this timeline. It took me like 2 days of full work to edit. So it would be really nice if you hit the like button, commented, and maybe even shared this video with other Transformers lovers. Thank you very much and good night.